from Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, December 27th, 2015. Silver is trading at $14.38 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,077 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $419. Antiwar.com reports when officials are talking about threats and the Islamic State, the tendency is to ratchet up everything as high as possible. This is also true of hacking, where officials warn the Islamic State is trying to hack critical systems across the world. Security experts, however, say the threat is dramatically overblown and that the Islamic State hackers are not much better than tech-savvy teenagers who deface websites for thrills. This is indeed what most of the Islamic State hacking has boiled down to so far. It also does not appear to be any kind of priority for the Islamic State, with those monitoring the group's online forums saying the notion is scarcely mentioned, and that indeed hacking attacks are virtually never mentioned in public statements by the Islamic State. The reality is unlikely to slow the hype, however, as hacking attacks are ill understood to begin with, and officials are often using hacking as an excuse to single out a politically convenient enemy. Between that and official hopes for more power in cyberspace, the Islamic State story is just too good for them to drop, even if the threat is not real. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a major highway along the coast of California was shut down and dozens of homes evacuated on a brush fire that has consumed more than 1,200 acres. The fire, fueled by 15 to 20 mile-per-hour winds, began in the Solomar Beach area of California's Ventura County about 11 p.m. on Friday. It quickly spread across the coast, moving firefighters to shut down U.S. Route 101, known locally as Highway 101, a major freeway between Los Angeles and San Francisco. Ventura County Fire Department Commander Norm Plott told the Los Angeles Times, "It's still a dynamic situation and it could change. It's still not a contained fire, so I just want to caution that any openings that do happen are subject to being closed again if the fire changes direction." The California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection announced on Saturday that the fire was only 10% contained as it reached 1,200 acres. Approximately 60 homes in the area were under mandatory evacuation as 600 firefighters from various departments reported to the scene. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans are friends, allies, and numerous supporters. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. You can join the Fans program for as little as $3 per month through Patreon and get perks like ad-free versions of FPP Radio News and Peace, Love, Liberty Radio. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. That's fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports in a city troubled by allegations of police misuse of force, a Chicago police officer shot and killed a male college student and a mother of 5 early on Saturday morning, and police shot another person at a separate location just hours later. The police department of the nation's third-largest city is under a federal civil rights investigation for its use of deadly force and officer discipline. A recently released video of the shooting death of a teenager by an officer in 2014 has sparked protest, with activists calling for Mayor Rahm Emanuel's resignation. The shooting Saturday morning happened in the West Garfield Park neighborhood on the city's west side. Police said in a statement, upon arrival, officers were confronted by a combative subject, resulting in the discharging of the officer's weapon, fatally wounding 2 individuals. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office identified the dead as Betty Jones and Quintonio LeGrier. Family members of Jones said that LeGrier, a sophomore at Northern Illinois University, was home for Christmas and visiting his father, the landlord of the 2-story wood frame building where the shooting occurred. There was a single bullet hole in the wooden door. Janet Cooksey, LeGrier's mother, told news channel CLTV her son had recently been suffering from mental illness. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.